Lily and Matt, they live in California. They're here. You know, Monica's sister, they came from Baton Rouge, and they sat in some traffic tonight. All of that. That's funny. I'm not even talking about don't just sit in traffic in that, we thank y'all for being here. I know it's hard, you know, like coming from California, coming from Baton Rouge. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Everybody in this room, family, friends, groomsmen, bridesmaids, for being here. We really do, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you being here. I'd like to recognize a couple people in the room right now. Would Mr. Jason Alessandro please stand up?
Mr. Jason Alessandro.
Yeah. Jason's birthday's today, y'all. Jason's birthday's today. All right. I want to meet Mr. Ray Vecchio. Can you stand up, please? Mr. Ray Vecchio. His birthday, I think, was yesterday. His birthday was yesterday. Kristen Schmidt. Kristen, who is Mr. Gil Schmidt. Kristen St. Pierre. I'm sorry. This is my sister-in-law, and I still call her Kristen Schmidt. Mr. Gil and Miss Anna's granddaughter, her birthday is Saturday, on the day of our wedding. Y'all give it up for Kristen. Kristen, stand up. So, now, Jen Brew. Jen Brew. Miss Jen Brew. Her birthday's tomorrow. Jen, stand up. I'll give it up for Miss Jen. All right. Last but not least, I forgot to even, this is like off the wall. This is big though, okay? I'd like for Miss Dana Lonnie to stand up, okay, y'all? All right, so Dana recently won not only her first, not only her second, not only her third, not only her fourth, but her fifth state championship at Country Day High School. So give it up right now. So I want y'all to give it up. Dana played at LSU, and like Julie, IBM, she coaches with, was an All-American, and I said Dana was an All-American, but she is an All-American. So y'all give it up for Dana. Yes, my boss played football for LSU in the 70s.
Thank you, Brenda.
I think I mentioned that many times tonight at the party at Katie's mom's house. It was probably way too many times. So, anyway, Jason, happy birthday. Justin, happy birthday. Kristen, happy birthday. Ray, happy birthday. All right. And Jen, happy birthday, Jen. When Monica and I first got engaged, August 2nd, 3rd, whatever it was, 2012. I don't remember what it was. I think it was August 3rd. Everybody asked us, when's the date? When's the date? When's the date? I don't know. We're engaged. I mean, if I had $1 for every time somebody asked me, I'd be a very wealthy man. It was asked numerous times, right? So finally, we made a date. November 23rd, Saturday, which all of you will be there, which we are honored and blessed and thankful that you will all be there. So now, the question is, are you nervous? My customers, I'm in sales. Everybody probably who knows me, I'm in sales. Are you nervous? No. Are you nervous? No. Everybody, are you nervous? No. I'm sure once the day gets here, I will be, but right now I'm not. Although I did shed a couple tears tonight at the altar and here today. I think Monica is a lot like my dad. She is.
You're not like me.
Yes. I'm a lot like my mom. And my dad's very laid back. If you can't see him sitting there. My mom's high strung. She's 15, 20 minutes early for everything. I'm the same way, you know. And I can't fault her for that. Monica's for those of you
I did good tonight.
She did great tonight. For those of you whose daughter she's coaching, no, she's not. I'm trying to be brief, y'all, but I haven't looked down a lot. So listen, when Monica and I first met, I'm going to include some people right now. We met, number one, on her birthday, which was a pretty big deal. It was the year that the Saints won the Super Bowl, which I passed the ring around a while ago. So, can you feel God's presence? Like, seriously, I'm being seriously. Okay. Is that funny? I'm not sure it's funny, but hey, laugh it up. So listen. Oscar Perez, Oscar, will you stand up?
Yeah, Oscar from SC.
Oscar tells me, hey, let's get a hotel room for the Saints game versus Dallas. So I said, okay, you know. So we get a hotel room, me, Ben, Oscar, we get a hotel room, you know. We're going to watch the Saints play. We're undefeated, right? We go downtown. I know, it's fine. We go downtown, and we went to several different places before we ended up at a place that neither her or myself have ever been to in our lives. McGuire's Pub. Who's been there here? Besides the night we went there. McGuire's, not in Pensacola. Not the McGuire's in Pensacola. The McGuire's in New Orleans. No, so y'all been there. Okay?
It was Our Lady of
This was like the 5th place we went to. We were so fed up because downtown was packed because of all the hype. The Saints were undefeated. You know, the Saints were undefeated. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with the story. We go to McGuire's Pub. Katie was with Monica. Monica was there. I was with Ben. I remember this. I was with Vincent Benor. Oscar, you weren't there because you sold out, but that's okay. Vincent was there. Ben was there. Steve Roberts was here. Kenny Perry, who's Craig's brother, was there, right? And both of us went out that night without the notion or, hey, I'm going to meet somebody tonight. You know, I'm 35. Like, at the time, so, I see this girl. Y'all know the story of the shrimp boots. Everybody knows. Give a round of applause for the shrimp boots. Like, some people in this room still refer to her as shrimp boots. I'm not going to mention any names, but the guy sitting by Deacon Gill right there, he still mentions her. He still refers to her as shrimp boots. Ben, sitting down there, Ben, recognize yourself. Ben says, he walks over to Katie and Monica's table. I know, well, I'm sorry, this is my sweet. He says, can I leave my jacket here? Can y'all hold my jacket? My jacket was stolen a couple weeks ago. Sure, leave your jacket here. Well, the first thing I noticed about Monica was her smile. Like, she's smiling right now. Like, that smile is infectious, and it will light up any room. The lady that's been cutting my hair for the last 6 or 7 years, who comes to our gigs, like, because I play in a band, if y'all don't know. It's the second time here. She says, your fiance has the best smile I have ever seen. And I was like, I agree with you. That's what made me want to go talk to her, because her smile is infectious. And I haven't cried yet, y'all. So like, I'm feeling good.
You did.
I did. So that smile drew me to her. And Craig, I don't know if Craig's in the room. His brother, he's a pretty big hater. Justin can agree. Ben can agree. He's standing by me, and we drinking a couple cocktails. And he's like, "You're not gonna go talk to her?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So anyway, I go outside to get some fresh air. Monica is acting like she's pitching a softball. I don't know if any of y'all know this story. And I started acting like I was back. I said, contact. And she's like, I swear to God, y'all. I said, coil, stride, contact, extend. And then she goes, extend again, finish long. And I said, how do you know what that is? She said, my uncle played baseball for Tulane, player. I said, who's your uncle? She said, Brian Migliori. I said, Brian was my counselor. Like, I went to Tulane baseball camp. So anyway, we had something in common. And it was like, whew, this chick's this chick has athletic family, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's see what this is about, you know? So anyway, she did tell her friend, I believe, that night that I think I met my future husband. You know?
Did she say that, Katie?
She told
He's
her,
taking my speech,
told,
but I will say yes.
she told her friend she met a future
Yes,
husband. A couple weeks passed. I got to meet Mary, my future daughter-in-law. Mary, will you stand up? My future stepdaughter. But I don't look at you as a stepdaughter, Mary. I look at you as my own.
Drink.
I never forget the first time that I went to y'all house, and I was like, whoa, you know, I'm meeting a woman with a child. That's a big thing, you know. And I walked into the house, and Mary, I walked in, and she examined me for about 5 minutes, y'all. I'm not kidding you. She looked at me and stared. She was 7 or 8 years old. When you're 8 years old, she stared at me up and down. Stared. And then grabbed my hand like an innocent, sweet 8-year-old and said, on a Christmas tree, this is me when I was in kindergarten. This is me in first grade. This is me in second grade. This is me in third grade, and like so on. And I was like, whoa, this is a cool little chick, you know. So that happened, and then you know, the Saints went to the Super Bowl. We watched the game. We watched the. I don't have this in my speech, but the Minnesota game. The Minnesota game, Monica, Katie, and I were tailgating. Jason, I believe, as well, was tailgating at downtown, and I was dancing. You know, I like to dance, everybody. And Jason, I was has seen this firsthand, and it's not pretty. I twisted my knee and popped in, and it wasn't pretty. I just met her. It wasn't pretty. And we ended up at Tommy, P.P. and Melanie's house watching the Saints Minnesota game, and I remember telling them, yo, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch the game. It's not a far drive. And they're like, okay, let's do it. Y'all know where Muntz? Y'all know where Muntz is? Okay. These are two Metry girls. This girl is from Lakeview. She's from Metry. So when you say we're going close, they think close is like Kennebra or wherever. So we drove out. We ventured out to Muntz, Louisiana. I cried like a baby. Saints won. Saints won the NFC Championship game. So 2009, 2010, I met Monica on her birthday. The Saints won the Super Bowl that year. All the things fell into place. I went out one night to go to a Saints game, not even looking for anything, and I met my future bride. So I think that both of us, I think God intervened, and I think that I'm sure Mr. Gill will appreciate that. You know, I think it was like the right place at the right time. You know, it was you know, an intervention. All right, I haven't looked at my paper one time. I got a couple more memories, and then I'm going to be done. So, I remember the night that Mary, Monica, and I, when we first met, we played karaoke on their Nintendo Wii. And I don't know if you ever heard the song "Leaving on a Midnight Train to Georgia."
Oh yeah.
Y'all heard that song? Okay. Well, there you stole my thunder. Mary sold her mama out and said, "Oh yeah, well my mama sings that song." She screams out the part, "I got to go! I got to go! I got to go!" Mary said that, and I'll never forget that. So I said, "Well, why don't y'all do a duet?" And they sang "Leaving on a Midnight Train to Georgia," and it was the cutest thing. I still have that video, and I will always treasure that video. I'm sorry.
Are we gonna play that Saturday night?
We are gonna play it Saturday night. The Wise Guys, y'all, I have it on the set list. So hold on. Mary, Monica, I thank y'all for choosing me.
My baby, you got her.
I love y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm I'm just trying to think if I got it. I'm very blessed and honored to be part of the family, both you guys, and
Okay.
all right, we did a marriage. It's funny. All right, I got this. We did a marriage cohabitation class, which is part of the Catholic faith, and I was born Catholic, so Mr. Gill instructed us that we had to take a class, and it was for couples who were cohabitating, meaning that Monica and I live together. We have a child, okay? We go to this class on a Saturday, and we're both like, oh, God, are you serious? You know, like, we really got to go to this? I'm just being honest.
Didn't say that.
Okay? We get there. And I'm going to tell you what. For all the married couples in the room, 90% of the people there were married. Okay? And I'm going to tell you what. It was phenomenal. And I'm not saying it. Y'all know I say that word a lot. This class was great. Okay? And in closing, I'm going to say something that the deacon, Harry Schexnayder, who a lot of y'all know from Death Strand. If you're from Death Strand, raise your hand. You know Harry Schexnayder. He lives behind my grandpa. Harry Schexnayder married Jason and Katie back there. Raise your hand. I didn't see you raise your hand. Okay? Harry Schexnayder said, I went to a Manresa, and I've never been a part of that, but it's something that I strive to maybe do one day. He said, there's 12 words to a happy marriage. So all the married couples in here, listen to this. Because I took this, all the things that I heard that day, which were great, which were, you know, intimate, you know. Thank you, Mr. Gill, for sending us to that class. This is what he said. 12 words. Y'all remember this, married couples. I love you. That's 3, right? I thank you. I love you. I thank you. I am sorry. And I forgive you. Those are the 12 words that he said that you must remember. And he has had a successful marriage. I know a lot of people in here, I'm not going to say any names, have had successful marriages, but it's got to be give and take. And Monica, I love you very much. And Mary, I love you very much. Mom and Dad, Miss Brenda, Mr. Herman, Mr. Rodney, and Donna, everybody in here, thank you for being here. Raise your glass. I'm sorry I was long, but please don't post this to YouTube. I love y'all.
It's already on.